everyone, it's Gagajoy. Gagajoy's cooking, and I'm glad you dropped in. My tomatoes are beginning to come in, so I thought this would probably be a good day to do some fried tomatoes. So, and I'm sure everybody does them differently. But I've got a cup of cornmeal and a cup of flour, and I mix them together. And this one, I have, this white bowl, I have buttermilk, 3 cups of buttermilk. And of course, I've got I'm cutting my tomatoes up. And you see this, it doesn't have to be completely green. This is sort of got a little tint to it. And that's good too. You know, that's a good one too. So, I got my pan getting hot here. I've got 1 tomato in here, and I'm going to take it out. Put it in my flour and meal mixture. This one had about 3 pieces to it. And you could do it another way. I use my fingers because that's my best tools. Okay, here we go. Now I cut mine at about ½ an inch. I cut it thicker. Sometimes they're a little bit thicker than that one other times. I'm gonna let this be soaking. They really don't have to soak in it. I just whip mine in it. Also, now a lot of people roll an egg. I don't like it that way, but like I said, everybody has their own way of doing it. We just have to do it our favorite way, don't we? Yeah. You really don't want to get them too close, because if you do, they won't brown very good. I keep one hand clean and one hand dirty, but this one got a little bit dirtier than normal. So, I think I'm just going to put 5 in there right now. Probably get one right there. Okay, we got 6. Now let's put a little bit of salt and pepper. Oh, that's a half a teaspoon. We'll come back later probably. I was a little bit surprised that my tomatoes came in so early. Of course, this is the 1st of August, and that is prime season around here is in August. But mine didn't look like they were doing very much, and then all of a sudden, I went out there and I had a big bunch of bright ones. I have a real unusual one this year. It's called Black Knight, and it's a cross between a purple and a black. And it's good, actually very good. It does have a different flavor. I'm not going to say it down because it does have a different flavor. And but I have a few little grape tomatoes. I have 6 tomato plants and only 4 of them. I've even more this year. I do have plenty of beans this year though. Last year we just didn't have any beans at all. But I have watered these plants so much. We still don't have any rain. We haven't had rain out. This is our 3rd week. So mine hasn't, like I said, I don't live in the country, but I live like in the suburbs or the rural part of the town, and so I don't have city water, so I I can be a little sparing with watering my things. Most people don't water the things, for the water bill goes up. So I've been very fortunate there. I'm wondering if, do you fry tomatoes? I have a recipe for red tomatoes that are fried. And if you love tomatoes, honey, that's dropped down good. I might do that later on if we get a lot of ripe tomatoes. See how pretty that looks? Now I put 2 tablespoons of Crisco oil in here. I'll have to add more probably in a minute, but 2 starts out good. And as you see, they're, yeah. Oh, that didn't do too good. My fault. Yep, that's doing pretty good. Not only do your tomatoes need to be brown, they have to cook a little bit too. So you just have to, I usually just take a fork. If they're fork tender, they're done. Oh, that one is. Oh, that one is too. I'll just put mine over here. I've got a towel underneath it. And paper towels on top. That's done. The reason these are a bit long, I must have cut those a little bit thicker, which that's easy to do. Usually with my green tomatoes, I just have cucumbers and onions and some green beans. That's just the best meal in the world. I know people who actually freeze green tomatoes and make green tomatoes in the wintertime. I never did do that. Now that, my friend, is fried green tomatoes. And I can't wait. My name is on at least 2 of them right now. I hope you try them. If you have any trouble, just drop me a note and we'll go over it. But you need to try them this time of year because I'm telling you, they are out of this world. If you like tomatoes and if you like fried stuff, this is up your alley. Anyway, I've enjoyed doing this because I've been waiting on them to come in. I hope you have a good evening. Remember the joy and subscribe and ring that bell. And I'll see you soon.